It's that time again. It's time for the Game Award nominees. Do I have to preface this by saying that I think award shows in general are kind of stupid? I'm a bit conflicted because I think award shows are kind of stupid. And I don't really know if there's like a right way of doing them. Because either it's going to be public vote, either it's going to be like a jury vote. Either way, it's always going to be a mess. But it is kind of fun to look at. Like, there's always a bunch of drama, and I do kind of look at the nominees, and usually it is quite interesting to go ahead and have a look. So, let's see. View all of the categories. I guess we will start at the very top. I haven't looked at any of this just yet. My personal game of the year so far is Hollow Knight Silksong. I really enjoyed Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I really liked Blueprints. Those are just games that come off the top of my head. I really, really like those. One of my favorite categories, actually. Is it here somewhere? Yeah, Content Creator of the Year. One of my favorite categories is always this one, where I don't know about 80% of the content creators that are on the list. Let me guess. Kai Cenat, Speed, a bunch of VTubers that I've never heard of, and then a random guy who has like 50 million YouTube subscribers that I have also never heard of. I think that's it. That's probably, yeah. Okay, Game of the Year, let's see. Now, obviously, I haven't played all of the video games out there, even though I do play a lot of games. I haven't played everything. Clair Obscur, like I said, I love this game. It's really good. Death Stranding 2, I did not play. Sorry, Milo wants out. Milo wants to leave. IRL cat aggro. I didn't play Death Stranding 2. I did not play Donkey Kong Bonanza. But I'm sure both of those games are pretty darn good. Hades 2 I did play. Obviously really good. Hollow Knight Silksong, in my mind, is a no-brainer. I don't think there's really any... It's just such a good game. I mean, you have to enjoy platformers, right? You have to enjoy Metroidvanias. But it's such a good game. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I have bought and I did play, but I didn't like it at all. Apparently, I am in the minority. Everybody under the sun is a massive fan of this. I don't know, man. The more open world RPGs I play, the less I like them for some reason. I don't think it's much to do with the game. But I couldn't get into it. I couldn't get into it at all. So for me, Hollow Knight Silksong. Let's see, next one. I'm not gonna vote, by the way. We're just gonna complain. Best game direction? Ooh, Split Fiction is another banger. I really liked Split Fiction. I didn't play Ghost of Yotei. This is the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. I did really like Ghost of Tsushima. That was a great game. What I love, though, about Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is that they took, like, a risk, right? Like, they set the game... Get this. They set the game in France. Huh? Why would anybody do that? Like, sure, Japan is awesome, right? We get that, but France? I know. Crazy risk. And I've had so many viewers of mine, most notably a lot of German viewers, that liked it. I know. So I think that says a lot about Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Great game. Split Fiction is a co-op game. This is from the same makers as It Takes Two. I think It Takes Two was better than Split Fiction, personally. I didn't love the storyline of this one so much. So maybe in game direction, it's a little bit of an eh. I love the storytelling of Hades. I think Hades does it very cleverly. A lot of mythology obviously weaved into the game, and it's a lot of fun to watch. Again, I didn't play Death Stranding 2, so... Oh, no, I'm not going to tell anybody to vote. All right, let's have a look. What is the next category? Does it work? I clicked the button. Okay. Oh, there we go. Best narrative. Yeah, it's always going to be the same ones. Over and over and over again, right? Although Silent Hill F is added into the mix. I did not play Silent Hill F. I have played a bunch of Silent Hill games before, though. Yeah, the Christmas tree is up. It's okay. I like the Christmas tree. It's nice and cozy. I heard Silent Hill F is really nice. I haven't played it though. Yeah, the main concern is always, right, that it's like a popularity contest. And how much... Yeah, we've had all of these already. But how many of these games are, like, mainstream enough to be picked up? Well, all of these are actually relatively niche now that I look at it. A lot of these games are actually, in my mind, not necessarily super mainstream. I mean, they're no Call of Duty, Fortnite, you know, those types of games. Best score and music. Ooh, so I've actually been listening. Why is the website so freaking slow? What the heck? I've been listening to a lot of the music from Silksong, actually. I think the Silksong music is awesome. Yeah, for some reason the website is crapping out. Is nothing working? Hello? Yeah, the Expedition 33 music is amazing too. Clair obscur, I don't know what the lyrics are all about. Clair obscur, troubadour. I don't know what they sing because it's French, but yeah, best score and music. I feel like these are no-brainers. Very good. Did you know that the main theme of Expedition 33 spoils the entire story? Yeah, but you have to understand French, I guess, right? I did a French in school for a long time, but I don't know any of it. Okay, I know some of it. Maybe what I should do is open up all categories like this, and we'll just, like, open them in a tab. Because maybe this will actually make stuff work. Because at the moment... it seems to all be very slow. Alright, audio design. So this is in-game audio, right? So mostly sound effects. I haven't played Battlefield 6, but I did watch a bunch of people play it. It looked and sounded glorious. I wouldn't be surprised if Battlefield 6 wins that one. Audio is such an important thing, especially in first-person shooters. Best performance. So these are the voice actors. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Jennifer English. I guess she's the English voice actor for Clair Obscur. Sorry. Who did they play? I guess she's Mael. And then we have, I guess, some of the, yeah. Oh, she's Shadowheart as well? She's Mael, right? In, that's the voice actor for Shadowheart in Baldur's Gate. Okay. Troy Baker is a very well-known voice actor. Yeah. Where is Chakra and Sharma? I actually watched a video of somebody that did a lot of the voices for Silksong. And it's kind of amazing, man. She goes like, Pashanka! And I'm like, oh, she said the thing! Even though there's no English in that game at all. Pashanka is one of my new favorite words. It's very good. Ben Starr is Verso? Okay. Do you have to be good looking in order to be a voice actor? The hell is this, chat? I thought the whole point of being, you know, in the voiceover booth was to... Okay, well, anyways. Innovation and accessibility. This is a category that I can't really comment on much. So this is mostly if you are, like, I don't know, limited in some way. And maybe you need help to be able to play the game. What I really like is that Blizzard really pushed the envelope with this when they made Protoss for StarCraft 2. But other than that, I can't really comment on any of these. Games for Impact. Consume Me. I have not played any of these. For a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning. Pro-social meaning. I haven't heard of any of these. It's kind of like sometimes the Oscar nominees, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you see, like, the Oscar nominees, and you're like, I've literally not heard of any of those movies ever. And then you know, end up watching them after their release, and it turned out to be pretty sick. Maybe these are awesome too, I don't know. Best ongoing: Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, Marvel Rivals, and No Man's Sky. Honestly, I really liked the new update they did to No Man's Sky, where you could like make your own ship and everything else. That was a banger. I haven't played it nearly as much as I could have. Where's StarCraft 2? I don't know, man. StarCraft 2 is ongoing, but it's not because of the company behind StarCraft 2 trying their best. Outstanding development of ongoing content. I mean, we have had that, you know, bronze players in Master League bug now for several years. I think that is outstanding. Outstanding as in it's still on the to-do list. Maybe if they have a best on life support category, maybe StarCraft 2 can be added to that one. We've had a new patch and new maps, that's true. But I'm pretty sure 99% of all of that has been done without Blizzard. Anyways, best community support. Now here's where StarCraft could actually do reasonably well, but obviously it's too niche at this point, sadly. Yeah, No Man's Sky is very popular. Baldur's Gate is a single-player game. I'm not sure exactly how... I mean, you can kind of play multi, I suppose, but... I guess there is a very large, outstanding community for it. But, you know, it's one of those things where if Epic Game cares... Yeah, I guess there's a large mod community. That's very true. But if Epic Game cares, they could get people that play Fortnite to vote the hell out of this, and they will win categories just on popularity alone, right? I can guarantee you, though, that the majority of the players that play Fortnite have no idea about this particular award show. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. Best independent game. Woo! I did mention Blueprints. I really like Blueprints. I only recognized after I finished it that I did not finish it at all. Maybe at some point I'll have to go back. Clair Obscur is definitely an independent game, but a very large studio for, like, you know, an indie game. For me, I think it's Silksong again, man. Yeah. For me, it's Silksong again, I think. I haven't played Absolum, and I haven't played Ball X Pit either. I don't know what this is. Thank you, Mini Ranger. Thank you for 11 months. Yeah, spectacular games. Best indie debut. Dude, honestly, the fact that these are both debut games is crazy. I think this will be an easy win for Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Ah, maybe Mega Bonk. I didn't recognize the Mega Bonk logo. Yeah, this photo is something. I think Clair Obscur probably wins that one. There is certainly a recency bias, right? Where Mega Bonk is just more recent than Clair Obscur. I think this one released in like February or so, or maybe March. Yeah, I really would love for Blueprints to win one of those categories. I don't know if I don't know if it's gonna happen. It's very niche. Best mobile game? Uma Masume. This is the horse racing anime girl. Whatever the hell. Sonic Rumble. Wuthering Waves. Yeah, I don't know any of this. No Genshin. No Genshin. You're actually right. Yeah. No Mobile Legends Bang Bang either. Best VR AR. I haven't played a VR game in years. Honestly, I don't know why anybody would make a VR game at this point, even though I'm sure it's really fun and all that. It's got such a small market across the board. I don't know, maybe at some point. Oh, you've reached the edge? Oh no! No! Wait. Well, we can continue. We can continue. We missed Best Action and Best Action Adventure, but I can... Okay. I'll just load them all in, okay? I think this is all just... Okay, yeah, some of them are down. Some of them are down. Cloudflare apparently is having all kinds of issues. Best RPG. Yeah, this is getting boring, guys. But I keep saying... Monster Hunter Wilds? Guys, I played this game as my very first Monster Hunter game. And it was so bad. I don't understand why anybody likes this. I don't get it at all. Like, you go out into the world, everybody has a million HP, nothing dies, there's no HP bars, there's really no challenge to much of it. You just kind of follow them around and hit them a bunch of times, and then you go back and you upgrade your weapon and you repeat it again. I don't know, man. Apparently for, like, the people that love the gameplay loop, it is amazing, but I couldn't get into it. I could not get into it whatsoever. Anyway, maybe it'll do really well. It's because you're an old man, that's why you don't get it. It's probably a me issue. It's the same for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I didn't care for it. I don't know, I played it and I didn't really like it much. It's probably a me issue. But again, it's an open world game. I know this game, though, is very well regarded globally. This game, not so much. Best fighting game. I don't know anything about fighting games. "2XKO" by Riot? How have I never heard of this? From what I've heard, the older Monster Hunter games were better. Yeah, that's all I know. I don't know anything about fighting games. Oh, well, this is new. Best family. There is no best family. I think these categories are dead. No, Cloudflare apparently with an outage. It's okay. We could probably miss a few of these. Best sim/strategy. I kind of hate how they are in the same category. I complain about this every year. Like, in what world is a strategy game and a simulator game in the same category? It doesn't make any sense. Final Fantasy Tactics. Jurassic World Evolution 3? I guess a simulator. Okay, yeah. Civilization 7. Tempest Rising is really good. 2 Point Museum, The Altars. I think Tempest Rising deserves... Because I really like the game in general. It's just such a fun, old school approach to gaming. And it's an actual RTS. Yeah, maybe it's because you can't complete an entire category with just strategy games. I would really like Tempest Rising to win. Just because across the board, I think we should have more games like it. Best sports and racing game? Yeah, I don't know anything about anything. Yeah, I don't know anything. Best multiplayer game. Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring, Night Rain. Peak. I think I'm gonna go Split Fiction here. Split Fiction is very fun. Again, probably not the most popular game in this category. That would probably go to like a Battlefield 6 or something. Again, also because of recency, but... Elden Ring, Night Rain rather, probably being the most popular one across the board. Arc Raiders, though, has also been very recent, and people really love that. I don't know what it is with me, man. I think I'm the problem here, guys. Over the years, I've come to the realization I don't really like first-person shooters, and I don't really like open-world games very much. What's up with me, man? Why am I... Those are like the two most popular categories in gaming. Is that to me, is that to do with me being old or me just knowing what I like? Clearly it's the kids today that are wrong. Yeah, that's what I'm wait, yeah, no, you're probably right. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'm the problem here. I still will say that I think Elden Ring would have been better if it wasn't open world. Not a popular thing to say. But I think the fact that it's open world takes away from the game. Like, you give me a fucking horse to have to traverse the world because so much of it is empty. Like, why do I need a mount? Just make the world smaller. I don't get it. Sorry. Best adaptation. You know what? Haven't seen that, haven't seen that, haven't seen that, haven't seen that. I really like The Last of Us show. The television show is fun. I also thought that The Last of Us Part 2 was a good game. So, you know, take everything I say with a grain of salt. Because that's another one of those games that people were hating on, and I thought it was amazing. Anyhow, I think this is a good show. I think you should watch it. Is Season 2 disliked? Dude, anything with Pedro Pascal is pretty good, yeah. Why are you making this political, Lowko? Wait a second. Hold up right now. Liking The Last of Us is political? Dude, I was so upset and so disappointed by the internet when, like, the Steam reviews for this game or whatever it was came out, and one of the reasons that people disliked it is because the main character is gay. I thought we were past that point, man. Come on. Like, we had moved beyond that so many years ago already, and we dislike a game because the character has a sexuality that, for some reason, some people are uncomfortable with? What the fuck, man? That is so stupid. Anyways, I think it's a good show. I think the games were good, too. We'll see if there's ever a third one. Yeah. Yeah, Pedro Pascal is kind of in everything these days. That's a very valid criticism. I guess this is what happens when you're really good. Yeah, you get hired for too much stuff. But you know what? Good for him. Most anticipated game. GTA 6 has been in this list for like the last 29 years. Hasn't this been delayed to like November 26 or something? What was it? I think it's November 26. I think it's safe to assume it will be delayed to 2027. Do you really think it's gonna launch in 2026? Basically, right now, the deadline is before the holidays of 2026. But I don't know if it's gonna happen. 007 First Light, Marvel's Wolverine, Resident Evil Requiem, okay. That one I think is coming out early 2026. I mean, obviously the next Witcher game is going to be massive. But I don't think it's going to have nearly the same level of hype as GTA. Yeah, I think GTA wins this one, no worries at all. Oh, wait. I actually was doing it differently. There we go. Content Creator of the Year. Wait, they didn't even put Speed on the list? Okay, I am familiar with Kai Cenat. I am also familiar with Moist Critical. Anime girl that I was talking about. This looks like an esports guy, probably League of Legends or something. And this is probably the random guy with 50 million YouTube subscribers. I feel like I'm onto something. The Burnt Peanut. I have no idea who this is. Oh, he has as many YouTube subs as I do. Okay, a little bit more, but... Ay. K-Drill. K-Drill. What does he play? Ah, League of Legends. Ah, of course. Moist Critical actually has some pretty funny takes. Sakura Miko. A Japanese VTuber. Alright. Yeah, I don't really know anything about this. But anyways. Kai Cenat is by far the biggest here. And if this is a popularity contest, it would definitely be Kai. I'm not sure why they didn't include Speed on this list. I feel like Speed has been very popular in 2025. Or maybe he just popped up on my radar more. I'm not sure. Moist Critical is also extremely popular. And a lot more consistent. I guess Kai Cenat does go offline a lot for like several weeks at a time. And then he does like, you know, the 24/7 type of thing. Okay. Best esports game. StarCraft 2. Thank you very much. Freeze Reaper. Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends, or Valorant. Guys, what do you think is the biggest list or the biggest game in this list? It's this one right over here. Yeah. This is probably bigger than all the other games combined. I wouldn't even be surprised at this point. This game is so big in Southeast Asia. But then again, how likely is it, like this is an American award show, how many people are going to be voting from Southeast Asia? I don't know. I have no clue. This is basically mobile League of Legends. Riot has been upset at them for a while, I'm sure. Counter-Strike is always a massive game. That's actually the one thing that always kind of surprises me. Like, if you look at the Steam charts, Counter-Strike... Oh, well, all right, that's also down. Counter-Strike is consistently the most played PC game. At least on Steam. I'm not sure exactly what the League of Legends numbers are like, but... Also very big in Asia, so, I wouldn't be surprised if Mobile Legends wins this one. Best esports athlete, Cyril. Yeah, and this is when I realize I'm very much so out of the loop. I recognize his username, but I don't recognize any of the others. And this is a me problem, I get that. I'm very much so in my StarCraft bubble, I suppose, but I don't know anything about Valorant or Street Fighter. The esports athlete judged to be the most outstanding for performance and conduct. How do you judge this? The most outstanding for performance and conduct. Like, if we're gonna do...
Lowko.
Thank you very much. Watopia. Welcome back. 101. Hell yeah. How do you judge... Like, there's 2 Street Fighter games, 2 Valorant guys. How do you judge somebody that did something in Dota 2 to not be outstanding on performance? How would you... There's so many esports out there. Cyril's performance has been crazy. Yeah, but he's not in the list. Game is probably too small, but how does this even work? I don't get it. Best esports team. Team Liquid, Pornhub. Oh no, oh sorry, oh no, that's Philippines. Philippines, gotcha. Sorry. Team Liquid PH. Team Vitality, Falcons, NRG, and then Genji. Yeah, I don't know who wins this. I have no idea. Again, it's a popularity thing. Fatality because yellow. Reasonable. Oh, hey, the best family game loaded in. Yeah, I have no opinion on any of this. Although, again, I did like Split Fiction. Best action adventure game. I really like Hollow Knight. And in the last category, best action game. Wait, did Doom the Dark Ages release in 2025? When was that? I feel like that's 2024, no? Oh, no, it's May. May of 2025. Huh. Completely forgot about that one. Feels like it's been out for a while, though. Anyhow, recency bias is a big thing. Cloudflare is still offline. And my personal game of the year is still Silksong.